The Haunting Call. In a small town nestled between rolling hills and ancient woods, a chilling tale unfolds, leaving the residents in fear and uncertainty. The protagonist of this bone-chilling story is Richard, a man who had once been married to a woman named Sarah. Their marriage, like most, had its ups and downs, but it took a sinister turn when Sarah began experiencing a series of inexplicable and haunting events. It was a gloomy autumn morning when Richard received a call from Sarah, his ex-wife. Her voice trembled with anxiety as she insisted he reach out to their friend Danny and check on his well-being. Richard was baffled. It was unusual for Sarah to call him during the day, especially when she was on the night shift. He probed further, demanding an explanation for her sudden worry. "I can't remember the details, but I had a terrible dream about Danny and his family. Please, just call him and make sure they're safe," Sarah pleaded. Feeling a sense of dread gnawing at him, Richard complied and called Danny. He recounted Sarah's strange request, and though Danny tried to brush it off, Richard could sense a hint of unease in his friend's voice. Danny assured him that everything was fine, but the disturbing nature of Sarah's dream lingered in the back of his mind. Later that day, Richard learned of a shocking revelation that would shake the town to its core. Within half an hour of his phone call to Danny, the unthinkable had occurred. Danny's young son had tragically taken his own life. The news sent shivers down Richard's spine, leaving him haunted by the eerie connection between Sarah's dream and the heartbreaking reality. As days turned into nights, the town became a breeding ground for rumors and whispers of Sarah's supposed gift or curse. People speculated that she was a medium, able to foresee tragedies and death through her dreams. Others deemed her an omen, a bringer of misfortune. Her reputation grew sinister, and fear gripped those who knew her. Haunted by guilt and fear, Richard couldn't shake the notion that somehow Sarah had foreseen the tragedy that befell Danny's family. Despite their estrangement, he felt an overwhelming need to confront her about the unsettling dreams and the inexplicable link to real-life events. He decided to visit her one evening, hoping to uncover the truth and put an end to the rumors. Sarah lived on the outskirts of town, in an old house that seemed to stand as a testament to a forgotten era. As Richard approached the dimly lit entrance, he felt a chill in the air, as if the house itself exhaled the whispers of its dark past. The creaking of the floorboards beneath his feet echoed through the corridors, resonating with his growing sense of dread. Sarah greeted him with an enigmatic smile that sent shivers down his spine. She invited him in, and the room was adorned with peculiar artifacts, a mix of ancient tomes, occult symbols, and relics of unknown origin. The atmosphere felt suffocating, as if an invisible presence watched their every move. "Sarah, I need to know the truth about these dreams," Richard implored, his voice quivering. She hesitated, her gaze drifting into the distance, as if seeking answers beyond the tangible world. "Richard, I don't understand it myself. It's as if I'm a vessel, a conduit for these visions." As she spoke, a faint glow surrounded her, casting eerie shadows on the walls. Richard's heart pounded, and his breath quickened as he witnessed the inexplicable unfolding before him. "These dreams, they come unbidden, and I cannot control them. They haunt me, torment me," Sarah continued, her voice laden with sorrow. Richard's fear gave way to empathy. He could see the torment in her eyes, the burden she carried with every vision. But he needed to understand why Danny's family had been a victim of her dreams. "Why Danny?" he asked, barely above a whisper. "Sometimes the dreams warn of impending doom, and I can't always decipher the specifics. But with Danny, it was different. It was a warning, an attempt to change fate. Yet, I failed," Sarah confessed, tears streaming down her cheeks. She explained that the dreams were often symbolic, leaving her to unravel their meaning. In Danny's case, she saw the haunting image of a shadowed figure whispering into his son's ear, leading the young boy down a path of darkness. Sarah believed it was a warning of a sinister presence that lurked in the shadows, preying on innocence. Unable to change the course of events, Sarah had been tormented by guilt, feeling responsible for Danny's unimaginable loss. Richard's heart ached for his ex-wife, but he couldn't dismiss the terror that clung to her very existence. As he left Sarah's house that night, a storm brewed overhead, and rain poured relentlessly from the heavens. The sinister atmosphere matched the heavy weight of his emotions. Lost in his thoughts, Richard didn't notice the dark figure following him from a distance. The weeks that followed were a blur of grief and unease. Richard and the town mourned the loss of Danny's son, struggling to come to terms with the inexplicable tragedy. But the darkness that had claimed the young boy's life was far from satisfied. Late one night, as Richard lay in bed, tormented by nightmares and memories of the haunting call, he heard a faint, ethereal whisper, almost imperceptible, but chilling to the bone. It seemed to echo from the very walls of his room, wrapping around his consciousness like icy tendrils. The whispers grew louder, taking shape and forming words, ominous warnings, ominous promises. Richard felt a presence looming over him, a malevolent force that sought to claim him. He tried to scream, to escape the terror that engulfed him, but his voice was silenced by an unseen grip. In the morning, the townspeople discovered Richard's lifeless body in his bed, his face contorted in an expression of unimaginable horror. The whispers had claimed him, just as they had claimed Danny's son. The chilling tale of Sarah's dreams and the haunting call had taken another victim, leaving the townspeople paralyzed with fear and disbelief. The legend of the woman cursed with visions became etched in their memories, a dark cautionary tale passed down through generations. And so, the eerie connection between dreams and reality continued to haunt the town, a sinister reminder that some things were beyond comprehension, beyond control. The chilling whispers persisted, carried on the wind, a haunting echo of a tragedy that would never be forgotten. But amidst the terror, one question remained unanswered: was Sarah truly a victim of her gift, or was there a darker force at play, one that thrived on fear and death, waiting for the next unsuspecting soul to fall prey to its malevolence? Only the shadows knew the answer, and they kept their secrets well, lurking in the corners of the town, waiting for the next chapter of the chilling tale to unfold. And so, the legend of the haunting call lived on, a testament to the thin veil between dreams and nightmares, between life and death, and the relentless pursuit of fear in the darkest recesses of the human soul.